Karunaganatvam Paptasya kalyana gunaravasya Vande guroshi charanaravindam Mahaprabhu Kirtana Nitya Gita Patitra Madhyam Manasura Sena Romanchakam Pasuttaranga Bhajo Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam Chaturvida Shivigraharadhana Nityanana Shingaratan Mandira Majinado Yuktasya Bhaktam Saniyunjatopi Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam Chaturveda Shri Bhagavat Prasado Sadvana Chiptan Hari Bhakta Sangam Itaiva Chiptim Vachata Sadeva Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam Samsaradava Nallarita Loka Janaya Karunaganatvam Paptasya kalyana gunaravasya Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam Shri Radhika Madhavayurapara Madhurya Leela Gunarupanam Nam Pratikshana Swadhana Lolupasya Bande Guru Shri Charanarvindam Ekam Jayurnarati Kelisidae Jayali Biyute Apekshanina Tatarati Daksharati Ballabhasya Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam. Chakshadarichena samasta sastri yuktastata bhavyaviteva sadvi. Kintu prabhuya priyaiva tasya Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam. Kintu prabhuya priya eva tasya Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam. Yasya prasada Bhagavat prasado Yasya prasadana Nakatikatopi. Dayam stutvam stasya yasaschi sandam Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam. Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam. Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesa Sunyavadi Vaskatya Nizatarine. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Bolo Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Bola Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Allah Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Bola Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Bola Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare. Bola Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Tagora Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Gora Hari Bol, Nitago Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Gora Gora Hari Bol. Jai Mishtapat, Palmanza Parajika Chasta, Tarasatarashi, Shishimari's Divine Grace, Shri Bhaktivedanta Goswami Maharaj, Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Jai Mishtapat, Paramahansa Parajika Chasta, Tarasatarashi, Shishimari's Divine Grace, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Anantakoti Vaishnava Vindi Ki Jai, Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Jai, Prem Sikho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar, Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai, Shri Radha Krishna Gopinath Samakunda Radha Kunda Giri Govardhan Ki Jai, Shri Vrindavan Dham Ki Jai, Shri Mayapuri Dham Ki Jai, Shri Jagannath Puri Dham Ki Jai, Tulasi Devi Ki Jai, Bhakti Devi Ki Jai, Ganga Maya Ki Jai, Jamuna Maya Ki Jai, Samaveda Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai, Harinam Sankirtan Ki Jai, Nitai Gaur Premanandi. All glorious to the Assembled Ones, all glorious to the Assembled Ones, all glorious to the Assembled Ones. All glories to Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga, all glories to Srila Prabhupada, Patita Pavani Ki Jai.
Namaste Narasimhaya, Namaste Narasimhaya, Prahlada Daine, Prahlada Daine, Hiranyakashi Purvakshaha, Hiranyakashi Purvakshaha, Shilatankanakalaye, Shilatanka Ito Narsimha Parato Narsimho, Ito Narsimha Parato Narsimho, Yato Yato Yami Tato Narsimha, Yato Yato Yami Tato Narsimha, Bahir Narsimho, Hridaye Narsimho, Bahir Narsimho, Hridaye Narasimha Adim Sharanam Prapade, Narasimha Adim Sharanam Prapade, Tava Kara Kamalavare Nakam Adbhuta Shringa Dalitra Hiranyakashipu Tanubhringam Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare, Jaya Jagadisha Hare, Jaya Jagadisha Hare. Tava Kara Kamalavare Nakam Adbhuta Shringa Dalitra Hiranyakashipu Tanubhringam Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंह जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंह जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंह जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंह जय नरसिंह जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंह जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंह जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंह जय नरहरि 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 जय प्रह्लाद महाराज 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 निताय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल
Vrindaye Tulsi Devaya Priyaye Kishuvasya Cha Vishnu Bhakti Paridevi Sajarataya Namo Namaha Vrindaye Tulsi Devaya Priyaye Kishuvasya Cha Vishnu Bhakti Paridevi Sajarataya Namo Namaha Vrindaye Tulsi Devaya Priyaye Kishuvasya Cha Vishnu Bhakti Paridevi Sajarataya Namo Namaha
Namo Namaha Tulasi Krishna Preyasi Namo Namaha Radha Krishna Seva Pavo Eya Vilasi Radha Krishna Seva Pavo Eya Vilasi जय तुम्हारा शरण लोय तारा वंशा पूर्ण हो कृपा कोरि कोरो थारे वृंदावन भासी Krishna dase khoi e jina mora hoy Shri Radha Govinda preme sadayena bhasi Shri Radha Govinda preme sadayena bhasi Yani kani chapapani Brahma hadyari kani cha Tani dhani pranashyante Pradakshina bhare bhare Yani kani chapapani Brahma hadyari kani cha Tani dhani pranashyante Pradakshina bhare bhare Yani kani chapapani Brahma hadyari kani cha Tani dhani pranashyante Pradakshina bhare bhare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Tulsi Maharani, Jaya Vrinda Devi, Jaya Tulsi Maharani, Jaya Vrinda Devi. Nittai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nittai Gaura Hari Bol. Tulsi Maharani Vrinda Devi ki jai.
Vrindaye Tulsi Deva Shavashacha Vishnu Bhakti Prati Devi Satyavaktaye Namo Namaha
Vrindaye Tulsi Devaya Priyaye Keshavasya Vishnu Bhakti Pade Devi Satyavataye Namo
Vrindaye Tulsi Deva Priyaye Keshavashacha Vishnu Bhakti Prati Devi Satyavaktaye Namo Namaha Vrindaye Tulsidevaya Priyaye Keshavasya Cha Vishnu Bhakti Pradidevi Satyavataya Namo Namaha. Vrindai Tulsi Devi Maharani Ki Jai. O Tulasi, beloved of Krishna, I bow before you again and again. My desire is to obtain the service of Shri Radha and Krishna. Whoever takes shelter of you has his wishes fulfilled. Bestowing your mercy upon him, you make you a resident Vrindavana. My desire is you also grant me residence in the pleasure groves of Shri Vrindavana Dham. Thus within my vision I'll always behold beautiful pastimes of Radha and Krishna. I beg you to make me a follower of the cowherd damsels of Raja. Please give me the privilege of devotional service and make me your own maidservant. This very fallen and lowly servant of Krishna prays. May I always swim in the love of Shri Radha and Govinda. Tulsi Devi Maharani Ki Jai. Shri Chaitanya Siksastakam Ki Jai. Chaito Darpanam.
Krishna as one of auspicious ritualistic activities which are offered in the Vedas as good activities that are dharma. The instruct of serious Prasama Prabhu, not have a complete faith in the chanting of Prabhu. So back with the rule of Sangat has so many instructions. It's also an offense to be in a divine. So if you claim to be Vaishnava, must get to be regarded as instead of
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Janmadasya yato nivayad itaratas cha te swavidya swarat. Tene Brahma Hidaya Adhikavaye Muyanti Yat Surayaha. Tejo Varimidam Yata Vinimayo Yatra Jisargo Misha. Damna Svena Sada Nirasta Kuhakam Satyam Param Dimahi. O my Lord, Shri Krishna, son of Vasudeva, O all-pervading personality of Godhead, I offer my respectful obeisances unto you. I meditate upon Lord Shri Krishna because he is the absolute truth and the primeval cause of all causes, of the creation, sustenance, and destruction of the manifested universes. He is directly and indirectly conscious of all manifestations, and he is independent because there is no other cause beyond him. It is he only who first imparted the Vedic knowledge unto the heart of Brahmaji. The original living being. By him, even the great sages and demigods are placed into illusion. As one is bewildered by the illusory representations of water seen in fire or land seen in water. Only because of him do the material universes, temporarily manifested by the reactions of the three modes of nature, appear factual, although they are unreal. I therefore meditate upon him, Lord Shri Krishna, who is eternally existent in the transcendental abode, which is forever free from the illusory representations of the material world. I meditate upon him, for he is the absolute truth. Dharma pochita kaitravotra paramo nimatsaranam satam vedyam vastavamatra vastu shivedam tapatrayon mulanam Srimad Bhagavate Mahamuni Kriye Kimva Pare Ishwaraha Sadyohridi Avurudyate Tra Krite Bihi Sususubhistakshanat. Completely rejecting all religious activities which are materially motivated. This Bhagavata Purana propounds the highest truth, which is understandable by those devotees who are fully pure in heart. The highest truth is reality distinguished from illusion for the welfare of all. Such truth uproots the threefold miseries. This beautiful Bhagavatam, compiled by the great sage Vyasadeva in his maturity, is sufficient in itself for God realization. What is the need of any other scripture? As soon as one attentively and submissively hears the message of Bhagavatam, by this culture of knowledge. The Supreme Lord is established within his heart. Nigama kalpataror galitam phalam Sukamakad amrita dravya samyutam Pibata bhagavatam rasamalayam Muhur ahorasika bhuvibhavakaha. O expert and thoughtful men, relish Srimad Bhagavatam, the mature fruit of the desire tree of Vedic literatures. It emanated from the lips of Sri Sukadeva Goswami. Therefore, this fruit has become even more tasteful. Although its nectarian juice was already relishable for all, including liberated souls. Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 12, verse number 15. Tam uchur brahmanas tusta rajanam prashayanvitam esahi asmin prajatanto purunam poravarshaba. Translation and purport by Srila Prabhupada. There's no purport. The learned Brahmanas, who were very satisfied with the charities of the king, addressed him as the chief amongst the Purus and informed him that his son was certainly in the line of descent from the Purus. There's no purport, so I will not comment on this. So, text 16. Daivina pratigatena Sukle samstam upeyusi Ratovo nugrahartaya Vishnuna Prabhavishnuna. Translation. The Brahmana said, this spotless man has been restored by the all-powerful and all-pervasive Lord Vishnu, the personality of Godhead, in order to oblige you. He was saved when he was doomed to be destroyed by an irresistible supernatural weapon. Purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami, Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. The child Parikshit was saved by the all-powerful and all-pervasive Vishnu, Lord Krishna, for two reasons. The first reason is that the child in the womb of his mother was spotless, due to his being a pure devotee of the Lord. The second reason is that the child is only surviving male descendant of Puru, the pious forefather of the virtuous King Yudhishthira. The Lord wants to continue the line of pious kings to rule over the earth as his representatives for the actual progress of peaceful and prosperous life. After the battle of Kurukshetra, even up to the next generation of Maharaj Yudhishthira was annihilated, and there were none who could generate another son in the great royal family. Maharaj Parikshit, the son of Abhimanyu, was the only surviving heir apparent in the family, and by the irresistible supernatural Brahmana weapon of Aswatthama, he was forced to be annihilated. Lord Krishna is described herein as Vishnu, and this is also significant. Lord Krishna, the original personality Godhead, does the work of protection and annihilation in his capacity of Vishnu. Lord Vishnu is the plenary expansion of Lord Krishna. The all-pervasive activities of the Lord are executed by him in his Vishnu feature. child Parikshit is described here as spotlessly white because he is an unalloyed devotee of the Lord. Such unalloyed devotees of the Lord appear on the earth just to execute the mission of the Lord. The Lord desires the conditioned souls hovering in the material creation to be reclaimed, to go back home, back to Godhead. And thus, he helps them by preparing transcendental literatures like the Vedas, by sending missionaries of saints and sages, and by deputing his representative, the spiritual master. Such transcendental literatures, missionaries, and representatives of the Lord are spotlessly white because the contamination of material qualities cannot even touch them. They are always protected by the Lord when they are threatened with annihilation. Such foolish threats are made by the gross materialists. The Brahmastra, which was thrown by Asvatthama at the child Parikshit, was certainly supernaturally powerful, and nothing of the material world could resist its force of penetration. But the all-powerful Lord, who is present everywhere, within and without, could counteract it by his all-powerful potency, just to save a bona fide devotee, servant of the Lord, descendant of another devotee, Maharaj Yudhisthira, who was always obliged by the Lord by his causeless mercy. The Brahmanas said the spotless sun has been restored by the all-powerful and all-pervasive Lord Vishnu, the personality of Godhead, in order to oblige you. He was saved when he was doomed to be destroyed by an irresistible supernatural weapon. Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. So again, Srila Prabhupada reveals some interesting points here. He says, first of all, the Lord Krishna, the original personality of Godhead, does the work of protection and annihilation in his capacity of Vishnu. Lord Vishnu is the plenary expansion of Lord Krishna. The all-pervasive activities of the Lord are executed by his will in his Vishnu feature. So, when Krishna is running toward Bhisma Deva, he's spinning the wheel of his chariot. Bhisma sees Krishna in his form as Narayana, or Vishnu, with 4 arms, coming toward him with a chakra. So that is somewhat confusing, but not for devotees, but that would be somewhat confusing to other people who are simply scholars. So, and Bhisma Pitamaha's worshipable deity is Narayana or Vishnu. He prefers to see the Lord in that form. He knows that the 2-armed form of Krishna is the original form of the Lord, but he is in the chivalrous rasa. There are 12 rasas with Krishna, and 5 of them are, let's say, very personal, and the other 7 are not in the same way exactly as the last 5, and especially the last 4. So, Bhisma Pitama has what you would call the chivalrous rasa. He is a Kshatriya, and he enjoys fighting, especially for the right cause. In this case, he's on the wrong side, but it doesn't stop him from having a relationship with the Lord in the way he is attracted to him. So we'll read a little bit more about Bhisma Pitama here. First of all, Bhisma Pitama is a Mahajan. He's an expert. He knows who Krishna is. He tells Yudhisthira that Krishna is the first Narayana. That is, that he's the origin of Narayan, and then eventually the Vishnu forms come, which are non-different than the Narayana forms, except they're in the material world. And if we look at earlier, we read the prayers of Bismadev. He says, by pure meditation, looking at Lord Sri Krishna, he at once was freed from all material inauspiciousness and was relieved of all bodily pains caused by the arrow wounds. Thus all the external activities of his senses at once stopped, and he prayed transcendently to the controller of all living beings while quitting his material body. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. The material body is a gift of the material energy, technically called illusion. Identification with the material body is due to forgetfulness of our eternal relationship with the Lord. For a pure devotee of the Lord like Bhismadeva, this illusion was at once removed as soon as the Lord arrived. Lord Krishna is like the sun, and the illusory external material energy is like darkness. In the presence of the sun, there is no possibility of darkness. There's no possibility that darkness can stand. Therefore, just on the arrival of Lord Krishna, all the material contamination was completely removed, and Bhismadeva was thus able to be transcendently situated by stopping the activities of the impure senses in collaboration with matter. The soul is originally pure, and so also the senses. By material contamination, the senses assume the role of imperfection and impurity. By revival of contact with Supreme Pure Lord Krishna, the senses again become freed from material contaminations. Bhismadeva attained all these transcendental conditions prior to his leaving the material body because of the Lord's presence. The Lord is the controller and benefactor of all living beings. That is the verdict of all Vedas. He is the supreme authority and living entity amongst all the eternal living beings. And he alone provides all the necessities for all kinds of living beings. Thus he provided all facilities to fulfill the transcendental desires of his great devotee Bhismadeva, who prayed as follows. Bhismadeva said, "Let me now invest my thinking, feeling, and willing, which were so long engaged in different subjects and occupational duties, in the all-powerful Lord Sri Krishna. He is always self-satisfied, but sometimes, being the leader of devotees, he enjoys transcendental pleasure by descending on the material world, although from him only the material world is created." So we see Bhismadeva knows exactly who Krishna is, but he prefers to see Krishna in his Narayana form, due to that special rasa, chivalrous rasa that he has with the Lord. Is this something bad? No, because there's no difference between Narayana or Vishnu and Krishna. It depends on the devotee. And therefore, one, just like every one of us, will develop some kind of special relationship with Krishna. Some people prefer to see Krishna as Lord Rama, Chandra. Other people prefer to see him in his original form as Lord Sri Krishna holding the flute with the three-bending form. And other people want to see him as Narayana, in very strict and opulent form. So these choices that one makes are not wrong. But to get back to Goloka Vrindavan, one must meditate completely on Krishna's pastimes as a child in Vrindavan, or as the king of Dwarka, or as the son of Vasudeva in Mathura, and under King the king of Mathura was Vasudeva's father, Ugrasena. Okay, so Bhismadeva is definitely an exceptional person. Although he's fighting against Krishna, he's actually Krishna's pure devotee. And his aim is not to hurt the Lord, but to give the Lord pleasure. So when his arrows strike the body of Krishna, Krishna feels them as pleasurable. Now, all these things are incomprehensible for materialistic people, but devotees are capable of understanding because they hear the explanations from the acharyas rather than speculate. It's very easy to speculate and get a wrong conclusion, but if one carefully hears the explanation of the acharyas, then they will not be misled. Okay, so we'll stop right there. Are there any questions? Yeah.
As Lord Krishna says, Prashit Maharaj is over. That means he has those two reasons. That for the normal people who are practicing these things, how do they get the shelter of the Lord in the most dangerous time or evil?
How do they get the shelter?
Shelter or protection from the Lord.
Well, by becoming, first of all, convinced that Krishna is the protector of his devotees. Number two, by always meditating on the fact that Krishna promises, Konteya pratijanihi name bhakta pranashyati, that he will protect his devotees. It's 9th chapter, 31st verse. And then hearing these transcendental pastimes, how Krishna saved Maharaj Parikshit. But actually that Brahmastra was meant not only to kill Maharaj Parikshit, but to kill also the Pandavas. So Krishna protected all of them. And then you have also Krishna protecting the cowherd boys from the poisonous Kaliya serpent. You see, there's all these pastimes where Krishna is protecting his devotees and enlightening them. He protected Arjuna and he enlightened him with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. So, if you're not convinced that Krishna has supernatural powers, unlimited powers, he's the Supreme Personality of Godhead, he's the origin of everything, the cause of all causes, then you'll be not, let's say, secure in continuing in devotional service. Something will interrupt your devotional service out of fear, out of anxiety, out of doubt. But the devotee knows that the only protection he has is continuing devotional service, which includes chanting 16 rounds minimum and so forth, and following the regulative principles. If you do that, then Krishna will protect you, because you're not willfully performing sinful activities. Out of respect for Krishna and Guru and Bhagavad Gita, it says Hari Guru Vaishnava Bhagavata Gita. So out of respect for Hari, for Guru, for Vaishnava and Bhagavad Gita. That means that you actually follow the regulative principles. You don't, in any circumstance, deviate or fall down. Then protection of Krishna is guaranteed. Okay? We shouldn't doubt it. We should be convinced. Now, just like there's this terrible, they call it a cyclone. Actually, it's a hurricane. We call it hurricane. They call it cyclone right now. I don't know what the damage is, but I'm sure. Well, no, it started yesterday, which was today. Here, yesterday night, right? Wednesday night in Calcutta, right? So it's continuing now. It's been going on for about 12 hours, right, at least. Okay, so there are many people there. It's I'm sure they're panicked, and there are a lot of people that can't leave Calcutta for X reasons, right? So what do you do in a situation like that? You just sit tight and chant Hare Krishna. What else can you do? Right? Can you do anything else? You try and leave, well, maybe, but I'm sure there'd be a huge traffic jam trying to get out of Calcutta. It's already traffic jams normal times. Imagine what it's like when people are panicked and trying to run away. So there's only one thing we can do, that is to become convinced that Krishna will protect you, and to become very, very strict about following the regulative principles and chanting Hare Krishna sincerely, chanting with feeling. Remember we discussed that, right? What's it say? It says that anyway, I'll find that. Yeah. So that's the only protection of the devotee. And preaching. You should preach more in difficult times, not less. Because other people also are in trouble. Therefore, Prabhupada says, the Lord gives protection to all living beings because he is their supreme leader. The Vedic hymns confirm that the Lord is the supreme person amongst all personalities. The difference between the two living beings is that the one, the personality Godhead, provides for all other living beings, and by knowing him one can achieve eternal peace. That's Katha Upanishad. Such protection is given by his different potencies to different grades of living beings. But as far as his unalloyed devotees are concerned, he gives the protection personally. So you, me, everyone, we should become unalloyed devotees of Lord Krishna. Then he will personally take care of us. Okay? Hari Bol, Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai.